Mount Jefferson State Natural Area is actually both a state park and a state natural area. They preserved this back in 1955, and it's basically a mountain in the middle of the plains, really close to the town of Jefferson and West Jefferson here. And the mountain is got a very nice drive that goes all the way pretty much to the top of the mountain. You can also hike this from the bottom to the top. It's about 5 miles going from the bottom to the top, and it's pretty strenuous going up. Much easier to just drive up. So that's what we're doing. We're driving up to the top of the mountain here. And there are a couple of trails up there, but they are pretty short up on top. And we're going to go to the Summit Trail, and we're going to go to the Rhododendron Trail, and just go enjoy ourselves up there in the mountains. It's a beautiful day here. It is absolutely gorgeous here on an early September day. This is a sunset overlook, and this is looking west down at the town of West Jefferson. This is the first overlook as you drive up the mountain. Another stop up the mountain here at Mount Jefferson State Natural Area is the sunrise overlook. Obviously this is facing east now, and you can see the nice mountains going off on the eastern side. This is a view from the Jefferson Overlook, going from the west side of the mountain to the north side of the mountain. Again, you see the nice towns down there, the town of Jefferson and West Jefferson, with the beautiful mountains in the background. Very easy to get to. This is just an overlook parking lot right off of the road. At the end of the drive here is a very nice picnic area with grills and everything, and even a shelter here, and of course the all-important bathroom. Look at this grill right here in the shady picnic area. Very nice. A shelter with a fireplace. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice facilities here. And a massive grill here to feed all the people in the shelter. Okay, let's go. Join us as we go explore the top of Mount Jefferson. Well, the beginning of this trail is kind of this wide trail that's pretty consistently uphill. The route to the summit is not very far. It's only about 0.3 miles, and then extends from there on the Rhododendron Trail to Luther Rock. Let's go explore. Well, as you get closer to the Mount Jefferson summit, hopefully we'll get a great view. But we're gonna have to share that view with this monstrosity over here. Well, I guess if you want cell signals and you want all the modern day conveniences, you're going to have to live with some of these things on top of mountains where they do the most good. But hopefully we can still get a good view without having that in the picture. And of course, it's always useful to have a weather station up here. And how do you think they get all the numbers for the wind and the temperature? Well, that's how they do it. They have a pole up here, and that's how they measure it. Well, this is the view that you get from the Mount Jefferson Summit Overlook. And this is the top of Mount Jefferson. Now, Mount Jefferson is a little bit unique in the sense of in the western part of North Carolina, because it's a mountain sort of on its own with the valley all the way around it. So most other mountains have other mountains nearby, so you can't really get easily a 360-degree view. But here, all the way around, it's the valley, and there's about 4,000 feet rise between the valley and the summit, which makes it pretty dramatic. And you can see, that's why you can see the town below very easily from up here. So along the way, there are all these white snake root plants all along the path. According to the search on Google, it says they're a perennial poisonous plant. Well, I don't know if you have to eat it or just brush up against it, but I think we're going to try to stay away from it. But there's lots of them all around the trail. That's the Mount Jefferson summit that we were just at with the big cell tower up there. And now we're looking at that from Luther Rock, which faces northwest on this side and north on the other side. Again, beautiful view up here. This mountain used to be known as Panther Mountain, and it got renamed Jefferson because supposedly Thomas Jefferson and his father Peter used to own this land back in the 1700s. That's one of the reasons probably why it's called Jefferson right now. And you can see a beautiful view here from Luther Rock. If anybody knows where the name Luther comes from, please comment in the section below. Love to know. The Rhododendron Trail comes off of Jefferson Summit. It's 1.1 mile loop that goes around on top of a ridge and then loops back on the other side of the ridge. It's a very, very pleasant walk in the woods. Very, very pleasant walk. It's not terribly long, and beautiful views along the way whenever there's a little opening in the trees. The view up here is well worth to consider, especially consider how easy it is to get up here by the car. And if you're going to come up here and do a little hiking up here, you can actually skip at least the sunset viewpoint, where on the way up you see views out to the west and the north. You can get a much better view up here with probably fewer people up here as well. So it's definitely worth it to come up here, and then you can very much skip the overlooks as you're coming up. We are on our way to visit all the national parks in the United States. Follow along by hitting the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell so you know when a new video is released. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and please share it with everybody that you know.